Alright, so hello guys, my name is Brandon Romero. I'm not a perfect person. I had my past. I was a bully in elementary school, and at the same time, in middle school, I got that back, and I was getting bullied by people in my classes, and that's fine. So basically, I'm a social entrepreneur. I dropped out of college for this cause. I'm willing to die for this cause. If I meet someone in the street trying to spread my message, and they stab me, that's great. And maybe someone's gonna see and trying to look into my life through the media and like the news, and then there's gonna be a movement because of it. At the time, no one's really caring about it at the way I want them to care. That's fine. There's people I approach. I tell them, "You guys want to hear a mental health issue?" Some people say yes because they don't want to look bad in front of a stranger, and I pity people like that. I prefer someone that's honest and say, "No, I don't want to listen because I do not care," and that saves me a lot of time. And that saves them a lot of time. And I meet people like my man right here who actually resonates with the message and who actually spends time, and we had a dialogue to it. I wish we recorded it because it was on some deep stuff, but maybe the next person I talk to will be able to record, and then if they're okay with that, I'll post that and I'll spread the message through that because everyone has their own way of looking into this. But basically, my campaign is called Run For, that's my Instagram, my bad. But it's called For Escape, and the grammar error is intended, and I'll explain that through further campaigns that I'm trying to start up. But basically, it's an acknowledgement that young adults have pressure from society, from work, from school, from their families, or from themselves, because we all want to make it in life. We might not want a mansion, we might not want a 4-bedroom home, or we might just be fine with a room that we get to go to sleep in, and at the second we're safe right now. Maybe not the next second, but right now at the second I am safe because I have this place to call my own. So basically, on top of that, young adults have coping mechanisms that they try to escape these pressures. Good could be like scrapbooking, going to the gym, watching anime like my man right here does. Oh, there's a whole 180 to that. I'm not against drug use because that's becoming more and more socially acceptable, but I am against drug abuse, using these substances because you do not feel like you could be on the place that your pains are, so you try to escape other way. And there's also dangerous tactics that people use to release these pressures from, either harming other people sexually, verbally, mentally, and all those other kind of ways that I currently do not know, because there's a lot of them out there that people do not know that there's actually harming people, or through self-harm and escalation on that matter. And all of these things I touched about, they could all be their own campaigns. But me personally, I do not know any campaigns that actually are out there. And maybe that's not their fault. Maybe they aren't just getting to the right crowd, and I'm trying to change that. Do you know any campaigns that are trying to tackle these issues? No. None of my friends, none of my family. I talked about 300 people, and they all just said the same thing. They don't know any campaigns. And if they did not know the name, they did not know the strategy they had, and they did not know the message that they were trying to spread and the people that they were actually trying to reach. So, on top of the acknowledgement, the coping mechanism, they're just coping mechanisms. They are not solutions. That is not how you are going to fix it. I don't have a degree in this. No, I don't even have an associate's degree in this issue. But I also know that the simplest things are also sometimes the things that work. The straw, someone got a lot of money from that. The cup, someone got a lot of money from that. And they invented that. But also, sometimes solutions are things in this world, like the fire. The fire is basically what made the human species what we are today. The fire jumped us from savages to actual beings with intellectual thoughts. And a lot of us forget that those thoughts, and we go back into that savage mode of only thinking for ourselves and for our survival and for people that are attached to us. So my fire is talking. Yeah, talking. Believe it or not, people still try to do that, and a lot of people don't, and that's the problem in society. Because, like I said, it's more about the emotional, not scientific. Yes, there's scientists doing research and all that stuff, but is that really reaching any communities? No. Because, why do I need to know about amino acids and how they interact with my brain? That doesn't help me. Yeah, that could help the pain. That could help the issue, but that's not going to help the emotional pain that it carries and the weight that it has throughout my life. So basically, since I'm a social entrepreneur, that sounds kind of fancy, but it's not that fancy because right now, zero budgeting, so it's a struggle, I'm a buster, so it's that's the only way I'm getting any type of money in my system. Sorry, it's kind of funny. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but I'm just trying to show a genuine person. So my solution, like I said, it's just talking. You do not need something innovative to actually make a solution. Like I said, fire was already in this world. It was something that God and just science itself gave to us. So basically, it's a forum specifically for people that want to talk about their pains. Because yes, the guy that made Tinder, there's probably people that said there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Instagram, even MySpace. If that was a thing at the time, you know, people still try to use that shit, but that's not making a comeback, sadly. So there's people like, yeah, there's already things that you could meet people, that you could interact with people, but Tinder is specifically for people that want to meet up, people that want to just have hookups, or people that want to look into a serious relationship and to do investing time into people. And basically, there is 4chan, there is Reddit, there's a bunch of these things that have forums for this issue, but they are not focused on that. That is the big difference between those forums and the forum I'm trying to create. Through the forum, you are going to be expecting people to go there specifically to share their pains. You know, tell the stories just so someone else could look at it and then try to reply to them, try to actually help them, you know? And on top of that, a lot of people do not want to tell their issues to people in society. They don't want to tell their mothers that they have these different issues. They don't want to tell their best friend. They don't even want to tell their twins, because everyone hides things from people. Sometimes you tell more people something, but there's still that one thing that you do not tell the world, and that could be the one thing that's seriously wrong. And through this forum, it's a no harm, no foul kind of thing. You can make a fake account, because there's also going to be stuff that you will want your name attached to, and I will explain that much later. Right now, it's all about the message. But you can make a fake account, and you can put all 10,000 characters of the painstaking truth of your life, of the pains, and you will not be judged through it, because no one's going to be able to put a name to that. You know, there's not going to be attachment to that name, and no one's going to. People will be embarrassed if they are looked down upon. You know, they do not want to be seen lesser because of the experience they have in life. Because that's the thing. Also, I understand that people do not want to help themselves because they do not feel bad for themselves, and they feel like they're being selfish trying to seek these helps. So basically, this is what I call my reflective tactic, where people put their stories out there, and they either they're experienced it already, or they're trying to experience it at the moment, and they put their stories out there, and then you try to read, and then maybe someday someone's gonna stumble upon these messages, and they're gonna feel bad, and they're gonna want to help the other person, because one, they're gonna know that that person cares about the issue because they've been through it themselves, and maybe they'll get help from it themselves, and it's gonna be, you're gonna grow to people, you know. That's how you actually get stuff done. Because one, you're gonna care about someone else's issue, and you're gonna realize that you should be caring about your own issue, because that's the same issue you guys are dealing with. And you're gonna grow to each other, you know? Like I said, fire was already in this world. People just didn't know how to use it to actually benefit society. Talking, a lot of people do not do that because they think logically. They debunk their emotions through logic. They think, oh, there's gonna be a different girl out there. Yeah, there's always a bunch of girls out there, but is that gonna take away the pains that some people have 3-year relationship, some people have 10-year relationship that they end up losing? You cannot just solve that through logic. You cannot take pills to escape those and to actually fix those issues. So basically, hope you guys all have a nice day. Spread positivity, because that's what everyone needs in life.